Consistent maintenance of floating restrooms ensures that they are clean, safe, and usable for boaters. Your work is important to help extend the usable life of the unit and protect the investment of the equipment. This video will provide information on the service needs for floating restrooms. The frequency of maintenance depends largely on the amount of use the unit receives. While performing maintenance, make sure the door is securely propped open. Daily, weekly, or monthly checks are common and can be adjusted over the course of the boating season. Every 1 to 2 weeks, the following service is recommended. Cleaning the inside and outside of toilets and urinals. Wiping down walls and doors. Sweeping or mopping floors. Emptying any waste receptacles. Restocking toilet paper. Clearing ceiling areas, skylights, and door vents of any cobwebs or insect nests. Cleaning out floor drains. On the outside of the unit, remove cobwebs, insect, or bird nests. Pick up any litter. Sweep and clean as much of the deck surface as possible. If the unit has a washdown hose installed, it can be used to spray the deck. Remember to remove the drain plug to allow wastewater to enter the holding tank. Clean handrails and door handles. Ensure that the door handles and locks are working properly. Check that signage and reflective tape are still attached and in good condition. In the mechanical room of the freshwater flush systems, there is a pump fitted with a screened filter on the intake side. This should be inspected and cleaned during routine servicing. The threaded filter cover has a gasket, but adding plumber's tape to the threads will help ensure an airtight seal. Inspect the water pump intake hose and fittings for leaks and correct as needed. Air leaks on the intake hose can cause the pump to lose prime. When this happens, the pump may run continuously and not provide water to the holding tank for flushing. For sites that have a recirculating flush system, check whether the recirculating water needs to be emptied to the holding tank and replaced with new water and deodorizing chemicals. To do this, pull the plunger to empty into the central holding tank. Check on components such as whether the foot pedal and water circulation system is working, and the toilet seat and hatch for anything that may be breaking down. This includes seals around the toilet seat. Check the holding tank level by using the monitor or removing the deck hatch. Monitors may not always be reliable due to the harsh environment, so removing the deck hatch and doing a visual inspection is preferred. It is important to use a floating restroom maintenance log to document service activities and any repairs completed. Make note of the number listed on the door counter or flush counter to track boater use. At least once a season, the solar-powered light should be checked for proper operation. If possible, the light should be checked at night. While anchored, a mooring light is required for navigational safety. The central holding tank should be pumped by a commercial pumping service when the tank is 80% full and at the end of the season. The floating restroom will need to be towed to shore and pumped via the hatch located in the floor of the mechanical room. At least once a year, whether this is prior to winterizing or before returning the unit to its location on the water, scrub the rub strips along both sides of the floating restroom. Repair or replace any loose or damaged sections. Inspect the hull for damage, cracks, or holes. Inspect the sacrificial zinc anodes located at both ends of the floating restroom hull. Replace damaged, deteriorated, or missing zincs. Pressure wash to remove bird waste, moss, and clean the whole exterior. Boaters appreciate having access to floating restrooms. Thank you for maintaining them and keeping them clean. Any issues that causes the restroom to be closed to boaters for a period of time needs to be reported to the Facilities Program Manager at the Oregon State Marine Board. Please call or email as soon as possible.